Hello, everyone. It's time to get this play-in game started as the 7th and 8th seeds clash here tonight. Hi, everyone. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me, Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And as always, the Hall of Famer David Aldridge joining us from the sidelines. And Richard, these teams both look to impose their will on the backboards.
Kevin, that battle inside is not for the faint of heart. A little furniture moving inside, if you know what I mean. That's just part of it.
Now here's Jackson. Here's Morant. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time.
Just taking what the defense gives him. Morant keeping it simple on offense. I love it.
Pass to Curry. And here is Butler, guarded by Jackson. Green with a screen on Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Podziemski. A three-pointer, no good. Memphis with the ball. With the floater, Draymond Green pulls it in. Butler against Jackson, and Butler gets it to go.
And this kind of shot defines who Butler is. Just a bulldog who embraces finishing against the tight cover.
Outside Williams. First quarter, just over a minute played. Back to Morant. 3-on-3. Moody the pass to Green. Outside Williams. Jackson up top. Here's Edey, guarded by Green. Here's Morant. Draymond Green pulls it in. And so Green will bring it up for Golden State. Butler passes to Moody. Here's Curry, guarded by Morant. Curry dishes to Green. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. The Grizzlies have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Pass to Edey. Inside, and Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's his first foul. So it's the Grizzlies now. And here is Bane. His scoring totals are something to take note of. He's averaging over 19 points a game. Connects from three-point range.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Even dating back to his high school days, Desmond Bane was overlooked as a prospect.
Yeah, he wasn't even ranked by any major recruiting services. That just lets you know that the scouts don't always get it right. Then he fell to the 30th pick in the 2020 draft. He's made a lot of teams regret passing on him.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Pass to Butler. The three. And the rejection by Jackson. The drive by Bane.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Here's Curry with the three. The three-pointer is right on target.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
Outside Williams.
Get there.
Bane looking around. Out to the right wing. The three from Morant. Draymond Green pulls it in. And so Green will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. Trailing by 2. Curry with the bucket.
Even a half-court shot is a good shot for Curry. That's how good of a shooter he is.
David Aldridge had a chance to catch up with head coach Steve Kerr. What do you have to say?
Now, we talked about the big man, Jaren Jackson Jr., and specifically how to defend him. The coach said he's a guy that can score from all 3 levels. Our guys have to be on him and active defensively as soon as he touches the ball. Coach needs his team to bring the energy tonight, and we'll see if they can respond. Guys?
Thanks so much, David. And here's Morant after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. Now here's Curry. He's got 6, and Green slams it in.
We don't talk about it enough, but it's the motor, the energy to Draymond Green's game. He drives with force.
Here's Jackson. Outside Williams, and there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You got to focus on the details.
Curry passes to Moody. Back to Curry. Puts it up from 12, and good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
It just shows you how impressive Curry's shooting ability is, that he can adjust for any distance.
Pass to Edey. To the paint, trying to find Jackson. He's got it now. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Outside Butler. Curry looking it over. Can't get the bucket from 20 feet out.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
It's Payne atop the key. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Payne's got 7.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Here's Curry with the 3. Curry with another miss.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Pass to Edey. Now here's Morant. Sweet move. 6 to shoot. And he sinks the layup.
He gets a lot of defensive attention, but Morant, he can expect this type of rough scene anytime he takes it inside.
Curry with the bounce pass. Here's Podziemski. Guarded by Bane. Driving inside. Green kicks to Butler. On its way from Curry for 2. That's good on the jump shot. 10 points for him.
I mean, what can we say about Steph's jumper that hadn't already been said?
Richard, we know that not many teams have had steady core players like the Warriors have had over the past decade.
Well, there's so much player movement these days, and it's hard to keep any roster intact, let alone a superstar team like Golden State.
Golden State moving it around. To Podziemski. It's over Morant on the mark with the 15-footer. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Now here's Jackson. He's someone who's a factor on any given night, averaging more than 22 points a game. Jackson setting the pick here for Bane. From outside, off the mark. Golden State's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Morant against Curry. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Memphis. Morant outside. Back to Williams. To the inside. Morant against Curry. Now here's Morant. He's covered closely, and he gets the bucket.
Closer in. Look, let me just tell you, Morant, he's going to find a way to score. He just has such a fantastic touch around the rim.
Here's Curry. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And many around the league believe Curry doesn't get enough fouls called in his favor. GA, what do you think?
There could be some truth to that. He gets held and grabbed more than anyone when running off screens, but especially blatant on drives to the rim.
That free throw, no good. And this might not be the end of the road, Greg, for whichever one of these teams loses this game. They still have another shot in the second game of the play-in tournament. But all the same, it's not a scenario either coach wants to face.
No, this is the game where you want to take care of business. And there's the added incentive of facing the number 2 seed in the first round and not having to face the top dog. Don't count out how important that is.
That would make the road ahead even tougher. You can be sure, Greg, we're going to see both these teams putting it all on the line tonight in the quest for the 7th seed. It's stolen by Hill. And then Hill with the dunk.
As a larger guard, Hill can get up with the big boys.
Last outing for Memphis, they won that game against Dallas. Pass to Kennard. Here's Edey. Payton on the double team. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Aldama passes to Morant. 4 on the shot clock. From deep three-point land. Rebound by Butler. The Warriors lead it. Outside Curry. Jacks up a 3, makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
Honestly, guys, Curry is the best three-point shooter I've ever seen.
Morant scanning the floor. Pass to Kennard. And another miss by Memphis.
Oh, he really wanted that triple. Even though he missed, I really like the competitiveness I'm seeing.
And slam dunk by Butler.
And everything Butler does, he does with a bang, including those 2 points.
Here's Edey. Kennard finds Morant. Here's Edey. Jackson Davis defending. And they get it. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's an odd stat, but what I'm going to throw out there anyway, the Memphis Grizzlies set an NBA record last season for players used in a season.
Kevin, this isn't football, right? They had 33 different guys suited up last season. That tells you how difficult it was. Constant change, hard to build chemistry, and let's face it, hard to win games.
Kuminga's come in for Jimmy Butler. Then for the Grizzlies, Off's jacked in, and Jaren Jackson subbed in for Luke Kennard. And Bane drops them both.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
Kuminga, screen on Pippen. Curry, wide open, off target from outside. The Grizzlies trail by 5. Here's Bane, and he uses the glass on the layup. Bane's got 11.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Healed against Bane. Offensive rebound. They kick out to Hill. Golden State moving the ball around. Second shot opportunity. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And, Richard, you just get the feeling that Jonathan Kuminga is finally starting to hit his stride, don't you?
It is all about opportunity in this league, Kevin. With more playing time and scoring chances, Kuminga has really blossomed, and he is not done getting better. No
good on that one. Greg, since reaching 5 consecutive NBA Finals, The Warriors have missed the playoffs 3 of the past 5 years.
And to be fair, they did go 46-36 last season. They were 10 games over 500 last year. So they weren't a bad team, but Golden State doesn't just expect to be in the play-in. They want to be a contender.
Good on the second free throw. After earning the #2 seed in the 2023 playoffs, Richard, last season was a lost year because of all those injuries and other things in Memphis.
John Morant only played 9 games last year. Desmond Bane missed half the year. Marcus Smart out. The Grizzlies still have a lot of young talent and a very bright future.
Pippen against Curry. Puts up a deep 3. That shot misses.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. Back to the action in just a minute. And we welcome you back to the second quarter of this exciting play-in game. And taking a look at the Warriors' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
It leads to some easy buckets, and I think it's given them control of the pace in this one.
Here's Curry. Outside, Kuminga. Hield against Kennard. And Hield gets it to go on the assist by Kuminga.
And what a show of agility by Hield, getting around the contact there and right to his finish.
And Kennard wide open. He shoots. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Hield against Kennard. Pass to Jackson Davis. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Aldama passes to Jackson. Now here's Pippen. Guarded by Curry. Kennard against Hield. Shot clock at 6. Kennard's shot is off. Warriors shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. And Kuminga throws it down.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Now, here's Pippen. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2. Outside Curry. Puts up a deep 3. They get it again. Jackson Davis finds Kuminga. Stolen by Pippen. Aldama passes to Jackson. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And here's a guy that's not in coast mode. Jackson's going to give it all he has every minute he's on the floor. That's how he earns the and one.
The Warriors making a switch here. Looney's checked in. And the Grizzlies also with the sub. Williams is checked in. That one drops. He ties it up. Richard, you've talked a lot about how underrated longevity has been as a factor in measuring some of the all-time great players.
Well, when you think about Jordan, LeBron, Kareem, the only way to achieve greatness in the statistical category is to have longevity. So obviously greatness and longevity coincide.
And here's Jackson following the 3-pointer by Buddy Hield. Kuminga against Jackson. Pass to Pippen. Memphis moving it around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Aldama passes to Pippen. Fires the three. The Warriors pull it in.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Now here's Curry. He's got 14. RJ, with how well Curry continues to play, I'm not sure his three-point record will ever be broken.
It's going to be tough to do. But even if it does, I think Steph will still be regarded as the best shooter we have ever seen, simply because how he changed the game.
And the first one drops. And you look at the Grizzlies' defense the last few years, RJ extremely disruptive.
Yeah, they've been top of the league in steals and blocks. That's just a part of the DNA in Memphis. It can be exhausting playing against guys like this.
Stephen Curry hits them both.
What you appreciate most about Curry is his confidence, especially when it comes to how far he can connect from.
Outside Williams. Pass to Jackson. Over Pete. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And Richard, when it comes to Jaren Jackson, there's a lot to appreciate. My goodness.
Oh, I love that he can guard 1 through 5. Really a modern defensive NBA big man. He can go back to the basket or he can face up. He doesn't need the ball to make a huge impact.
And he makes the first. And some changes here for the Warriors. Draymond Green comes in for Looney. And it's Brandon Pajemski in for Buddy Hield. And Memphis also making a switch. Baines checked in for Santi Aldama. So he gets them both. Warriors leading by 3. Outside Kuminga. Pippen against Curry. Payton with a screen on Pippen. Oh, Curry so accurate from three-point range.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
Pass to Huff. It's tipped. Jackson setting the pick here for Pippen. And again, Memphis no good. And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. Now Kuminga. Grizzlies with the rebound. Jackson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Williams kicks to Pippen. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Got it in close, and unless it's an open 3, that's the key to efficient offense.
Pass to Pajemski. Kuminga bounce pass. Payton finds Pajemski. Down low. Curry gets inside and lays it in.
Great work inside by Curry there. So clever and composed in the paint.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, a couple of seasons ago, Steph Curry first brought out the night-night when he put a team away. Asked about his inspiration, he said, I have no idea. I don't choreograph any of that stuff. I was just having fun. You know how kids' bedtime routines are important? It's the final signal for job well done that day. Kevin?
Well said. He is a 1 of 1, DA. And some changes here for the Warriors. Butler, he's checked in for Kuminga. Moody subbed in for Gary Payton. And the Grizzlies also with the sub. John Morant, he's checked in for Pippen. Now here's Morant. He's got 6. To the middle. Here's Jackson. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Warriors leading by 6. And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Green in the high post. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game.
And to me, Draymond Green really embodies the idea of a high IQ player. He can read the opposition, predict where a play is going, and those instincts aren't something that can be easily taught to anyone.
Free throw good, Green. Richard, when it comes to Draymond Green, we know about his defense, but what does he give you offensively?
I think it starts with his passing. Not many big men can do what he does the way he does it. And especially effective when he's hitting the three ball, stretching the floor, allowing for more space for his shooters.
He's off on the second.
The quintessential blue guy. Green does all the dirty work. You need one of these guys on your team because he has such a diverse skill set.
Williams finds Bain. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut to just 5 points on the basket from Morant.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Outside, Green. Here's Moody. Outside, Curry. Off target with his three. Grizzlies have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Williams dishes to Morant. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more. So it's the Warriors now. Now Podziemski. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. Here's Curry. And he lays it straight in. Curry's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Now here's Williams. Hasn't made one yet. Sinks the triple.
Yeah, the keep it simple method. Good decision to use the bounce pass just to get it there.
Outside Butler. Now here's Moody. He's guarded by Williams. Butler kicks to Curry. Lock at 6. Shoots over Morant. Another miss by Curry. The Grizzlies have gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. Here's Williams. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Moses Moody.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
The Grizzlies shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. And that one falls for Williams. And the Warriors making a change here. Heald's checked in. The Grizzlies also making a change. Aldama's checked in. He makes 1 of 2 that time. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Golden State. Moody with it. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Warriors lead by 3.
Breakdown for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
There's a screen by Aldama. Now here's Morant for 3. Golden State's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Hield the pass to Butler. Free throw line jump shot. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Butler's got 6 points.
And the release of Butler's jumper, it's so smooth. He has no problem knocking it down from mid-range.
Pass to Bain. From downtown, drills it from outside. 17 points in the game.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
And that one's good. Green.
Look at how effectively Green uses his body, disrupting the defense with the screen and making some room for himself.
Outside, Bain. Morant with the screen on Hield. Payne for three. And again, it's Memphis with the three.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Now, here's Butler. He's got 6. Butler loves the three-point look.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Aldama finds Williams. Back to Aldama. Now, here's Morant for 3. And Moody pulls it down. Warriors leading by 4. Hield outside. Now, here's Moody. He's tightly guarded. And Butler gets it to go.
And that's an encouraging sign from Butler. He's a capable three-point shooter. He's just very selective.
There's a screen by Aldama. And it's Morant missing.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
And now the Grizzlies, fast break. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Clever play by Morant, sticking with his shot to ensure he gets himself fouled while in the act.
That's good from Morant. R.J. Morant has always had unquestionable talent. Now it's a question of, can he focus on his game?
And you hope he had his wake-up call. Still one of the most exciting players in the game. His burst and bounce, one of a kind.
Edey's checked in for Memphis. Jaren Jackson comes in for Santi Aldama. Greg, with how explosive Ja Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
Now here's Morant. 12 points for him. Pulls up. Jump shot is good. Morant's got 8 here in the quarter.
That play is Morant's ball handling talents pretty much in a nutshell. Fast, smooth, and very effective.
Back to Butler. Butler making it happen inside.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Pass to Jackson. Over Butler. Jackson misses. Warriors leading by 5. Green kicks to Hield. Butler against Jackson. Hield sets the pick for Butler. They kick out to Hield, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it.
Like what? Like, what is going on right now?
There's 18 seconds left in the second quarter. Now here's Morant. 14 points for him. With 4 seconds on the clock, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
And take a look at what he's been able to do at the free throw line. 82% more than acceptable.
That's good from Morant. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Warriors. They've leaned on him for offense, and he hasn't let them down. He's now up to 23 points today. We'll return shortly.
Greetings, one and all. The postseason drama we love, and no disappointment here as it's a close game so far for the Memphis Grizzlies.
They're pulling out all the stops, refusing to back down, getting themselves to the line. They've got that defense frustrated.
You know what impresses me? That the refs aren't out of breath from blowing the whistle so much.
That's a good one, Ernie.
Looking at the series breakdown for the Warriors. A close one in this play-in tournament 7-8 game. The winner advances to the playoffs. The loser has another shot at it, Kenny.
Yeah, it's not actually do or die. It's like a game 6. If you lose tonight, you're sweating that next one.
Yeah, and I love this format. The more pressure, the more excitement for the fans.
Absolutely. Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And welcome to the second half of this high-stakes play-in clash. Curry has been sensational.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
The Warriors lead it. Pass to Green. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Zach Edey picks one up.
I like when Green looks to score. He's good at putting defenses in a bind.
This is his second trip to the line in this one. The free throw drops for Green. And both free throws good for Green. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Outside, Bain. There's the screen. The 3. They get it back. Down low. Outside for Jackson. Drains it from beyond the arc. Jackson's got 10 points.
What separates Jaren from other bigs is he's got great confidence in his shot.
To the paint. And there's Green on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 4 assists now tonight.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
And here's the fast break. Here's Podziemski. Finished off the break. Podziemski's got his second basket of the game.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Here's Morant. Cloak loose. Warriors leading by 5. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. When it comes to players who like having fun, Greg, Jimmy Butler has to be way up there.
Kevin, did you see his media picture for the 23-24 season? He looked like he belonged in an emo band with that hairstyle. Jimmy is definitely one of those guys that likes to troll and have fun.
First one falls for him.
A highly talented two-way player. Butler is also known for his tough-nosed approach to the game.
And so Butler nails both of them. And Morant's got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. 7-point differential. Outside Jackson. Pass to Bain. 5 to shoot. Here's Edey, guarded by Green. Here's the teardrop, and it's Morant missing. Warriors leading by 7. Outside, Green. Here's Podziemski. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 3 assists in the game. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. Outside, Williams. Back to Morant. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Morant's got 20 points.
Oh, Morant sinks the answer with authority. He's feeling the competitive fire after that last trade.
Curry outside. Unable to get that one. The Grizzlies trail by 7. Pass to Edey. Jackson from long range. Tries again, and it's good on the way in.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Now, here's Green. 9 points in the game so far. Butler passes to Curry. To the inside. Here's Green. The shot comes out.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Williams double team. On the wing, Bane. Here's Edey. And he comes up with the deuce. And now just a 3-point Warrior lead.
How about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
Butler finds Green. Back to Butler. Pass to Green. And nothing is falling for him right now. And here is Bane. Jackson deciding where to go with it. Now, here's Bane. Shot clock at 5. For the tie. The Warriors pull it in. Green's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And the rejection by Jackson. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. And the Warriors with possession here. Curry through traffic. Count it! Oh!
He's a magician inside. Curry always finds a window.
Outside Jackson. Back to Morant. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Memphis with another.
What I love about Morant is that he understands his strengths on offense, which is why he is so efficient.
Outside Butler. Pass to Moody. For the 3. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Here's Morant. Here's Edey. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Morant outside. Just 5 to shoot. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And he goes in for the dunk.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Now here's Green. He's got 9. Outside Curry. Morant with the steal. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Green kicks to Butler. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
And that's the ball movement you're looking for, and Butler drills it.
Morant against Curry. Now here's Morant. D right on him. Drops in the layup for 2. Morant's got 7 points for the quarter. Morant against Curry. Butler feeling it out a bit. Shot clock at 6. Lets it go from 14. Curry can't get it to go. Memphis with the ball. They're on a 13-4 run. Throws it up high. Neither side has relented a bit in this back-and-forth affair.
And you can sense the energy in the building already as this game is starting to build towards having a terrific finish.
Green with a screen on Morant. Curry with the bucket.
So challenging to guard in pick and rolls. Curry excels at exploiting the defense in these sets.
Morant against Curry. And a wide open look for Bain. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 4 assists in the game. Pass to Curry. Back to Pajemski. Golden State moving it around. And Green gets it to go.
And Draymond is smart at knowing when to shoot the ball, especially when he's got strong position inside.
There's the pick. Inside. It's stolen by Green. Oh, here comes Curry all alone. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one's on Morant.
So I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Warriors.
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
And another thing they've been doing all game long is knocking down the 3. Shooting has been a big part of their game plan tonight.
And the first one at the line is good. Trace Jackson-Davis is checked in for Golden State. Payton comes in for Moses Moody. Santi Aldama's checked in for Memphis. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here's Morant. He's got 24. Outside Jackson. To the inside. Deflects the pass. And here is Butler. He's got 18. Chalk up 2 there.
Signature move by Butler. He's a slasher by nature. Really goes hard to the cup.
Outside, Bain. And it's off from 3-point range. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors. They've led by as much as 10.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Now, Morant. Right now, checking his stats, he's averaging over 23 points a game.
There is no secret that Jackson Jr. can score. The D was a little over-aggressive there.
He's made all 3 of his free throws so far. First free throw is good. Fields checked in for the Warriors. The Grizzlies also changing it up. Huff's jacked in, and it's Kennard in for Bain. That one is no good. Warriors leading by 6. Here's Hield. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got 6 assists here tonight.
His teammates are going to love seeing that hustle up the court from Buddy Hield, and that offensive energy, it's contagious.
Jackson a screen on Curry. Here's Morant. It's rebounded by Golden State. Jackson-Davis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Butler. That shot off the mark. The Grizzlies trail by 8. Aldama passes to Kennard. Pass to Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Morant missing. Golden State's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. And here is Butler. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. Pippen's checked in for Memphis. And for the Grizzlies, they're shooting 45% from the field since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Pass to Huff. Here's Jackson. Some solid defense from Butler.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Swiped away. Healed against Kennard. Now here's Pippen. Back to Kennard. Jackson, a screen on Hield. And again, Memphis no good. On offense, here are the Warriors. They're on a 13-4 run. And Curry, here we go. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
So cunning on the attack. Curry gets defenders to foul on the drive because there's nothing else you can do.
That's good from Stephen Curry. Kuminga's come in for Hield. The Grizzlies also making a change. Williams is checked in for Kennard. And both free throws good for Curry. The Grizzlies trail by 10. Pippen feeling it out a bit. Pass to Huff. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Also relying on his skill there. That's a nice move against length.
On a Hield, he's checked in for Kuminga. And that one misses. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
Shot's good by Butler.
Not many guys with Butler's build have his skill set inside.
And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Trailing by 10. Williams against Hield. A fadeaway. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. Hield dishes to Butler. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And the sheer muscle from Butler. I mean, a solid finisher even when he gets hit.
Free throw, good Butler. Jackson with it. From deep three-point land. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. The Warriors on top as they wrap up the third quarter on a 20-6 run. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And thanks for joining us for this fourth quarter of this play-in game. The Grizzlies trail by 13. Pass to Bain. And he's good on the 3 ball. Bain's got 26.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now, he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
Now, here's Curry. Curry gets it, keeps his balance, and finishes the play.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Bain inside the three-point line. Jump shot is good that time. Bain's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Nailed from three-point land.
Look at Hield's unselfish approach. He's working to find everyone a look, not just himself.
Curry against Pippen. Pass to Bain. From past the arc. It's rebounded by Golden State. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Here's Curry, and the shot goes in. Curry's got 39.
Slick move by Curry with the ball, getting the defenders off balance so he can find a shot.
Here's Aldama, defended by Kuminga. Outside, Bain. Good, great play by Williams to set it up. Bain's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Grizzlies. Hield against Bain, outside Curry. Six to shoot. They kick out to Hield. The shot, again, Golden State.
Just great awareness from Curry. So good at reading the floor and finding his open teammates.
The Grizzlies trail by 14. Here's Pippen. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. Jackson Davis has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Baden outside. Pass to Kuminga. Outside Curry. Buries it from three-point range. Curry's got 42 in the game.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. You got to at least show a little heart out here.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Jackson Davis with it, guarded by Bain. Curry outside, and Desmond Bain pulls it down. Pass to Huff, and the layup falls. Huff's got his first 2 points.
It looked like he was playing against his little brother out there, the way he just went right over him with his height.
He gets it in there, and the Warriors lead by 15.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Now, here's Pippen. To the middle. Here's Bain. The rebound by Hield. Warriors leading by 15. Floats it up for Kuminga. It's stolen. Bain with it. Now guarded by Hield. Gets it to fall. The bucket from Bain. Bain's got 13 points here in the second half alone. And here's Payton. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. 17 points was their biggest margin. Outside Curry. Fires for 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Outside Williams. Pass to Pippen. Bain with it. Outside Williams. 5 on the clock. Three-pointer on the way. The Warriors pull it in. Kuminga's got 4 rebounds in this game. Hield finds Curry. Kuminga sends a screen for Curry. Pass to Kuminga. Now Jackson Davis. Three-pointer healed. The Grizzlies pull it in. Williams has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Pippen. To the wing on the left. Memphis moving that ball around. They set the pick. Hits it from three-point range.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Different look here for the Warriors. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Trace Jackson Davis. Jimmy Butler comes in for Kuminga. Moody's checked in for Gary Payton. And it's Brandon Pajemski in for Heel. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the break. He told his players, I love the energy right now. You look like you're having fun out there. Keep playing for each other because our chemistry looks great right now. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Here's Pajemski. For 3. Hands it from downtown. And the Warriors lead by 13.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Jackson down low, defended by Butler. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, they don't have time to dwell on that. They just need to learn from their mistakes and move forward. Next play.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Warriors leading by 13. Pass to Green. And here is Curry. Edey with the rebound. Edey's got 9 rebounds now tonight. To the paint. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful 2-hand jam. Pass to Pajemski. Back to Curry. Curry to the rim. And he makes good on the layup. Curry's got 46 points.
That's on the defense there. Can't let Curry get into the lane.
Now, here's Bain. He's defended by Pajemski. Warriors leading by 13. And blocked by Bain. And he gets it back. Green with a screen for Butler. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Oh, here comes Williams all alone.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Here's Curry, following the score by Memphis. Green, the screen. Lock at 6. And Green slams it in.
How about the execution inside by Green? He's excellent at knowing when to attack down low.
The Grizzlies call timeout. It didn't take long for Pajemski to establish himself as an elite charge taker.
The funny thing about the game of basketball is that some things can't be taught. Pods clearly has the it factor when it comes for the timing that it takes to draw charges. He can steal a few possessions for you every single game.
Jackson against Butler. Williams, a screen on Butler. It's Jackson with the drive. Outside Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Drains the 3, and yes, he'll go to the line for one more. It's on Jimmy Butler. Here's Pajemski. Back to Curry. Pass to Pajemski. No good on the triple. The Grizzlies trail by 9. Morant outside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And it goes on Draymond Green.
And we talk a lot about Morant's athleticism and skill, but what stands out for me is his effort and intensity that he plays with.
And he knocks down the first one. Free throws good from Morant. Warriors leading by 7. Now here's Curry. Green with a screen on Morant. Curry outside, sinks the three-pointer. Curry's got 49 points in the game.
Oh, looks like somebody came out this half on a mission, and his intensity on offense has been fun to watch.
First free throw is good, and that brings them within single digits. And a tough break as his second attempt at the line, no good.
Yeah, he cuts the deficit a little bit, but not as much as he could have. One miss can make a big difference.
Here's Williams. And again, Memphis no good. Warriors leading by 9. Curry passes to Moody. Now Pajemski. Down low. Payne with the steal. Pass to Morant. Here's Edey. He's defended by Pajemski. Edey gets the bucket. Edey's got 4 points this quarter.
Sharing the rock. Part of what makes John Morant such a fantastic player is his ability to pass.
Green with the ball. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Shot clock at 5. Green with a screen on Payne. Shoots the 3. Shot by Pajemski, no good.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
Anything other than a make is game over. This is where you lean on your stars to get you to the finish line.
To the middle. Here's Green. Pass to Curry. Second chance shot. And good. There's another. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Morant kicks to Jackson. Over Butler. Jackson misses. And they've done it. The Golden State Warriors win. And what a performance here in this play-in tournament. Coming in tonight and playing as a unit to lock in the 7th seed in the first round of the NBA playoffs.
It's really a testament to this team's work ethic. They just never gave up, never stopped believing in one another, and that's why they came away victorious.
And that'll wrap this one up. No shortage of excitement here in the play-in tournament. Richard Jefferson, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching tonight's game on 2K Sports. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Stephen Curry.